AMA questions 117, first ever in a long time Instagram questions. Let's get right into it. So there's Birchin Sparrow. So how would Noah Kagan, the king of everything, use TikTok to grow an email list, especially for a combination blog, podcast, and online shop? This person's an overachiever. What are you really trying to accomplish, right? And what you're trying to accomplish is getting your business growing and people buying your product. I don't personally worry about necessarily the medium. I would actually just start, have you worked within your network? So I know you don't want to hear that stuff because it's not as sexy. It's like, oh, go use TikTok and put up photos of flowers and that's what's gonna work. Here's how I like to look at things like TikTok, or there's gonna be something new. By the time this video comes out next week, there might be like Map or other like beep beep sound companies. One, no matter what, if you're really old, if you're really young, try out every new service. I was at Facebook, there was a guy who we split the office with him. He's like, Facebook, what is this Facebook? This is stupid. And then about a month later, we kicked him out of the office and we took all over his space. You have to be open to new things. Number two, always get your handles. I know it sounds kind of stupid, but like if you can get Instagram money, then you could have just signed up your any handles back in the day. It would have been a lot easier for you. Like Bronte just signed up tiktok.com/AppSumo. Number three, know where your customers are. Instagram early on was much more youth, younger people, and then it's kind of scaled up and down in terms of age so that it's a broader market. So the same thing with TikTok. It's definitely skewing a lot younger right now. Maybe it'll get older. So if you're a business that's trying to sell higher end things or for an older audience, I wouldn't spend my time on TikTok. So you have to be aligned with where your audience is. And number four, opportunities are where other people aren't. Advertising on Facebook is stupid. Why? Because everyone knows about it, which means it's expensive. So if TikTok is a place that there's not a lot of businesses advertising and your audience is there, like people running online businesses or starting online businesses, I would then say that's where there's gonna be a lot of opportunities to go play around TikTok. In every single business, all online, like there's marketing activities. So TV commercials, print ads, email marketing, press, partnerships, giveaways, try other things and figure out what is the best way to grow that email list. Maybe like one of the things that I've been doing is I post on LinkedIn almost every day. And then about once in a while, I don't even know how often, we're posting like, hey, go join my newsletter via LinkedIn, because that's an audience that I'm more interested and more aligned with the content I'm talking about. So experiment with TikTok, but be open to other things around your email list. All right, next up we got Ahmed Alameri. Tell us about the giveaways and what strategy do you recommend? I don't know what he's specifically talking about, which giveaways. So there's been a few giveaways over the course of the Sumo group. We've been doing this 10 years. The one that helped us actually go from like a 6 to 7 figure business was the Dropbox for Life giveaway. And this was 7 years ago. And so we were doing drinking Fridays where we drink and work at the same time, which is a really hard idea. And it was like, well, what would we actually sign up for? We're like, Dropbox for Life. Anyways, we did the Dropbox for Life, it went viral, and then we started doing giveaways every week. And then today, I'm doing a giveaway on my personal, so if you go to Instagram/Noah Kagan, we're doing 31 days of giveaways. So every day I basically went to my favorite companies and favorite products, physical products, and I was like, yo, hook up my people with a discount and let's give away one of your products, and I'll do my best to promote you to let new people check out your product, which they should. The tips that I would recommend for a very successful giveaway is number one, pick an objective. Like how many people do I want to sign up for this? And you have to realize maybe 50% of the people are just signing up and will never care about you. 50% will actually be really interested. Number two, give away something relevant to your business. So when you're giving away an iPhone or a MacBook or something that's broader, it's great because a lot of people are interested. It's bad because then you're gonna get a bunch of people that just are joining a giveaway and they found you on Reddit/r/giveaways. That's not helpful for you because they won't actually be customers. How do you work with people who already have audiences? Putting them together makes it more likely that you'll reach newer audiences. You can use kingsumo.com for free. It's totally free, we built it, and that's what we used, we still use today to run a lot of our giveaways. Phil the Chuckout. This guy probably could kick my ass. You think Phil would kick my ass? What's the most powerful action you've taken outside of your comfort zone? I'm curious why you asked that, Phil, or what that means for you. Like, what is it about being out of your comfort zone? So I think that's honestly yourself thinking like, hey, I want to do something new. I want to push my limits. Some of the things that I've gotten a little bit known for or that I can recommend that everyone can do, it's universally accessible, is the coffee challenge. Because I realize when people are starting businesses, the number one thing holding them back is fear. It's not actually the business. They might be excited about the thing they've made or invented, but it's fearful and it's scary to go ask someone you don't know, hey, will you buy this? So the coffee challenge is you go to any coffee shop or any tea shop or any store you go to, the next one you go to, you just ask for 10% off. And it's a little bit like, and then they reject you. And then you're like, oh, okay, I can get through this. But it's a good way to practice getting rejected and realizing it ain't so bad, and it's helpful when you're running in your own business. That moment where you start negotiating with yourself why you're not gonna do something is probably the moment that you should do it and then face the fear and get over it. Pick discomfort that you think is relevant to helping you be better. So if it's swimming is not helpful, then don't do swimming. But it should be something that you're like, man, I'm interested in that, or I think that'll help me and I'm a little discomfort. Easy one, take a dance class. Dust it off cleaning. What is your favorite marketing tool? It doesn't matter necessarily the tools sometimes. Almost all the time, the tools don't really matter. I think the point that most people miss is that they want to know like, oh man, what workouts should I be doing? What's the supplements I should be doing? What's this? But are they actually even going to the gym? Are they actually changing how they eat? No. But they hope there's like some quick fix. I hope there's quick fixes. I love them, but I just never find them and they never work out the way I want them to. So in terms of marketing tools, basically I would say Google Docs. I was trying to think of a favorite marketing tool. I was like Google Docs or my Apple Notes. I think where more of the opportunity comes from marketing tools is the thought process behind how you're making your decisions and how are you tracking your marketing. That's really it, right? You can use a Google spreadsheet for free. It doesn't cost you any money, and make a list of all the marketing activities and then go try them out and see how the results are, or use them as a proactive dashboard on Google Sheets, which is, you have a cleaning service, which is awesome. So each week, maybe on your proactive dashboard, you should be like, reach out to one customer for a referral each week. Reach out to an old customer, just telling them you miss them. Try one new promotion on social media. Teresa, who's the cleaning surgeon at my house, I was trying to give her a cool title. I don't think she has a website. I don't think she's on Yelp. I don't think she's on any of these things, actually. I've just found her because I asked a buddy, I was like, who do you use? And he referred Teresa. I would go on Facebook. I can't tell you how many groups and people are like, hey, does anyone have a cleaner? I would just be on Facebook and just look for people doing that. You may not even need the website. So Nicholas Harvey, what kind of vetting goes into the deals that come out on AppSumo? We're starting to see 900 variations of the same thing, which means, to be frank, that the AppSumo stamp of approval doesn't mean what it used to be. So Nicholas, appreciate the feedback. It's really interesting as you run any business, not just AppSumo, is that how do you stay true to your core, but then also expand your business? And so that's something that we're figuring out. At the end of the day, we want to promote products that we buy and then we can put our name on. If we want to expand the breadth of products, yeah, I think there's going to be some challenges of like, how do we still make sure as a customer that you guys are happy and that you're seeing products that we can stand behind? So we're figuring it out. I don't know all the answers for it. I think you've highlighted something exactly. Eventually you have the tools, just like as we talked about earlier. You don't need more tools, but in your business, you probably still need help. You might need events, you might need coaching, you might need books, you might need other services. You might need more customers. What other things could we do to help small businesses become sumo sized? That, in addition to maybe more tools, that's what we're experimenting with and we're trying to think through about how to help you more grow your business. This is Paulo Joymar. I hope he's Brazilian. Brazil is such a great country. How do we grow our company? I would say mostly luck. You know, I was thinking about my buddy Greg from Jungle Scout. Jungle Scout is an Amazon tracker, so they track products. So let's say you want to do a drop shipping business or start a new e-commerce store. You have e-commerce products, you can use junglescout.com to track all your shit. It's like $50 a month. I think what Greg did is that he put his surfboard on a tidal wave. Even if he messed up, he'd still do pretty well. And so I think there's something there with AppSumo where we picked some trends that I think we just got in a wave that was going to do pretty well. Digital was getting bigger. People need help with marketing. If you think about 10 years ago, there was probably like 5 to 10 software products. MailChimp, LinkedIn, Evernote, FreshBooks. Now there's 10,000. So that's helped us. I would say besides being in a big market or a market that's growing, a few things have been key. Number one, have goals, or I would say goal. Number two, I'd say to grow a company, it's people. You can't do it all yourself. There is something to be said to find people who are experts in it and let them do it. And then you kind of step back and try to be more of the architect. What is the opportunity cost? What are you really excited about? Because for me, especially I'm almost 40 now, with the time we have available in our life, like what is the best use of that? I don't want to do things that I'm just not excited about. I don't want to make more money just to make more money. The noble art. Can you tell us about a time when you seriously considered quitting? Number one, I just didn't feel like working. I think I got depressed. And so I went to India and I just stopped working on AppSumo. That was in 2014. How did I turn it around? One, take time off. I think it's okay. Go recharge. Go plug the iPhone in. I think you're more of an Android guy, so plug your Android in. And then two, going back to why you were doing it to begin with. I think you have to go revisit, and that's what I did. Like I did this even a week ago. I revisited every single week of 2019 to see what I did, just to see what I like to do. And I was like, well, how do I just do more of those things? But I think the third thing, and this is something I'm working on now, is that also how do you find things that are sustainable, right? It's okay, everything, eventually you're gonna plateau in whatever, if you're doing a sport or if you're doing work. How do you plateau on stuff you like? Take a break, find out why you did it, and then figure out how do you figure a system or an evolution to make it sustainable for yourself. After bgarden.com, what is the best strategy to viral from zero for educational site? I'm not sure, like an educational site. I'm guessing like a blog, or it could be an Instagram. You don't even need a blog. It could be TikTok. We love TikTok. I think it's more, how do you find a topic that you're excited to work on right? Like I've been doing OkDork blogging since 2000. Go look at archive.org. It's creepy. The site's creepy looking. But since 2000, I've been blogging about this shit because I just like it. Why am I not more popular? That's a whole nother, we'll do another video. Number 2, do stuff offline. I really like meetups, free courses, offline classes, and then use that to see if it's a topic people are interested in, and then put the material online. So you've got to keep doing it for at least a year. I've been doing it 20 years. Do it for a year. See if you can do it for a year. I would say with growing an audience for it, is that what's your angle? If you're writing the same shit, how are you gonna stand out? So those are the things I would think about. Do offline, record it, start being consistent, and then figure out your angle with whatever you wanna teach. So Aaron TP, do you prefer doubles or singles for ping pong? I fucking hate doubles ping pong. Like if I could outlaw and ban that and put people in jail for it, I would. It's a little table, why do you need 2 people? Like tennis, kinda get it. Pickleball, all for it. Ping pong, never. This is from German JQ. I have no idea who that is. German asks, who's your favorite AppSumo teammate? I don't like calling them employees. There's only one person that's me, and that's Ullman. I mean, Ullman's, best party promoter we have, best business development person, the original one after Eamon, always funny, great cook, he holds Shabbat, like, hands down, Ullman. And then I would say my Mama Sumo, so I don't know if you guys know Mama Sumo, but she's in the comments. She trolls in the comments, but she loves Eamon more than me. It's like, oh, Eamon's always my favorite. So that's the favorite teammates at AppSumo. His only job here. Is that what you practice during the day? Yeah. So while you're looking at food photos and G-string photos, you wanted to come ask a few business questions. So that's awesome. Company, oh, I'm so old. Oh, like Suave shoes. People are excited about cleaning. I'll tell you that. They're excited about dusted off cleaning.